Hey guys, what's up? This is BXUZ. It's been so long that you must have missed my face, my voice, and my amazing videos. Am I coming? Or so starting my list, and yeah, I'll be talking in both Hindi and English in this video, so that it is better for both of us to get a connection. Starting with my list, the first thing that you got to buy if you don't have is a gym bag. It's not important that the bag has to be a duffel bag or a rucksack that you carry like this. You can absolutely go with the normal bag also, and it is more spacious for particularly the gym stuff that you're gonna carry, and that I'll be discussing later. Now, the second thing that comes to my list is what can be it? It's a very common thing that you should carry, and that's shoes. And starting with don'ts, I would say never ever wear a formal shoe to the gym. There are a lot of idiots that I saw. They used to come wearing those formal shoes, and worst case scenario, they used to run on the treadmill with that shoes. So if you are one of them, kindly unsubscribe this. Shoes, I have distinguished them in two categories. See, if you want to run, or running is your purpose in the gym, and you are focused more towards your cardio, in which you got to run on the treadmill and any kind of upper body workout, you can go with a sport shoe which has a cushion and which supports your running. It can be like this, or this would work as well. जो इसका sole है, it has more cushion, so it will definitely support you while running. The other type of shoe you would require it if you are doing some kind of say a compound movement, especially deadlifts and your squats, in which there is much involvement of your ankle stability. तो उसके लिए आपको flat sole पे जाना है, because what will happen with the flat sole, when you will lift the weight off the ground or when you will squat, the weight, it will get equally distributed to your heels and your toes. You can see this kind of shoe, it will lie flat on the ground, and I see so many videos. There are specially designed shoes for especially deadlifts and squats, but if you can't afford those kind of shoes, the best way is to go for a Vans or a Converse. It will work equally fine. It's a perfect shoe for doing a squat or a deadlift, and you won't tip off, क्योंकि जो cushioning वाले shoes होते हैं, if you are doing a squats with it, there are high chances that more load it will go towards your toes, and you can tip off. Same with the deadlifts as well, because I have faced that thing. I was doing a deadlift with my sport shoes, and more of the stress it came towards my toes, and my heel got off balance, and that was a very sad times in my life. I was on bed for so many days. Shit. Here's my little puni doofu. The third thing that I would suggest you to buy is the wristbands. Okay? Because what happens when you do certain push movements, especially जब push-ups आप करते हो, or the barbell press or the dumbbell press, in which you push the weight, so you require that wrist stability, and also for the biceps as well, ताकि जो wrist है ये अपनी position में रहे. Just keep this in mind. If you are doing any kind of movement at the gym, the wrist part is very delicate. So if you are lifting, if you're twisting your wrist too much and then you are pulling the weights, if you are doing the biceps like this, wrong. And even if you're doing the push-ups and your wrist is bent like this, totally गलत है. इससे when you will push, you will harm your wrist. So for that thing, first of all, keep this in mind. You gotta wrap these wristbands over your wrist. It provides you a better stability, so your wrist, it doesn't twist too much, और ये अपनी position पे रहता है, and very much effective. So when you do a bicep with it, it will provide you with some extra support. At the same time, the fourth thing that I would like to discuss, these are wristbands. Okay, similarly for hands. So the other thing that we use is the wrist wraps. So when do we use wrist wraps? We will use wrist wraps especially for the deadlifts और जो pulling movements होते हैं. We're gonna use this. तो जब when you lift heavy, especially for the rowing movements or the pull-ups also and the deadlift, तो उसमें कभी कभी you must have felt कि you're losing your grip from the palm, right? Because your palm is unable to sustain that kind of load. तो उस चीज़ के लिए we use these wrist wraps. How do we wear it? Because at first when I bought these, I didn't have any idea how do we actually wear it. तो मुझे ये पता करने में भी काफ़ी टाइम लगा. So how do you wear it? See, it looks like this. The wrist wrap. There is a hole. At last, this is the cushioning, and this is the the outer part of the actual part जिससे ये बार support करेगा. So just make sure जो ये hole है, it is near to your thumb, and from the bottom you'll have to insert this thing, and then ये वाला जो पार्ट रिमेनिंग है इट गोज अराउंड योर आर्म. ठीक है, ये चीज यहाँ से सपोर्ट करेगा एंड यू गोना रैप द बार विद दिस. सो व्हाट हैपेंस, बार कम्स हियर एंड देन यू पुल फ्रॉम इट. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, इफ यू आर स्ट्रगलिंग विद पुल अप्स, बिकॉज पुल अप में भी आप उसको रैप कर दो दोनों साइड एंड यू कैन पुल द वेट. You can pull the weight and bar maybe, and trust me, it helps a lot. While doing a rowing movement with the dumbbell, the dumbbell tend to fall a lot. 50 kg ka dumbbell, it was very difficult for me to pull because my wrist, it used to get fatigue a lot. But since I do the arm assisted pullovers now, so I can efficiently pull with a 50 kg or a 40 kg dumbbell with these. So I would recommend go for it. The bands are done. Now comes the important part, a lower belt. If you feel that you have a weak core, that means abs all apart, and lower back, you get more pressure on your lower back when you bend down, or कोई भी movement if you do and you feel that okay it's going towards your back, you got to buy this thing because it's better be safe than sorry. So I would say definitely buy a belt if you feel that your core area is weak. It doesn't just support your lower back but your entire middle portion, which involves your obliques, your abs, your lower back. It keeps your spine stable. Spine is very important. अगर थोड़ा सा भी twist spine में आ गया, forget. You won't be able to do deadlifts, squats, which are the main exercises. So I would say don't injure yourself, don't injure your lower back. If you're a beginner, I know that there is a struggle to identify the correct form. तो form से पहले just make sure that you are giving enough stability to your spine so that even if the form is not right, आप over the time जब आप form पूरा master कर लो, so before that you don't injure yourself, especially the lower back, because I have faced this. I don't want anyone to face it. Okay, so if we are talking about the supports, the other thing that you need is the knee supports, or I would include एक और चीज़ इसमें, the elbow supports. I don't have elbow supports right now, but I definitely have these. But if you feel that your elbow joint or your knee joint, you feel that okay they're not in a proper motion, तो फिर you need to buy it, because it creates that placebo effect as well. Placebo effect बोलूँ तो when you will wear these things and when you are equipped with these kind of supports, you tend to feel an extra outer support. तो उससे क्या होगा कि your brain it will get the signal कि ठीक है कोई extra support है, तो I can go beyond my personal record loads, that is the PRs. तो even if you are lifting say 30 kg with both your hands, तो पॉसिबल है कि इसके बाद योर ब्रेन इज कंफर्टेबल while lifting a 32.5 kg dumbbell as well. Now, okay, so we have talked about supports. Now comes a personal hygiene that you should maintain at the gym. Personal hygiene. So the first thing that comes to your personal hygiene, कई बार ऐसा होता है कि people they are drinking enough water. तुम अंडे खा रहे हो तो you feel कि अंडों से एक्ने हुए and your water intake is optimum. You're drinking enough water, 4 to 6 liters, and still you tend to see those acne in your back or in your face. That is because you're not maintaining personal hygiene. You are not washing your face. When you come from the gym, you are not taking a bath. You are like, you go to the gym at night and you are like, यार देख लेंगे कल. Just go to sleep. In gym also you're using any random towel. You're using the towel of the gym and it's not even hygienic. उससे ये चीज़ें it develops over the time. वो skin तुम्हारा खराब हो जाएगा. You will get lot of acne. So the first thing in your personal hygiene, you should take towels. And it's better if you take 2 towels. One towel you will use during your workout. You will swipe off your sweat with it. The other towel you're going to use after, if your gym is quite hygienic enough and you have a well-off washroom, you can go for the whole bath. And if it's not the case, so you can use the towel, just wipe off sweat from your body before exiting the gym. Now in the personal hygiene, a bunch of things that are categorized in the same category, and that is the body wash. Again, if your washroom has a hygienic, and again, if you are comfortable enough taking a bath at your gym, perfectly fine. Just carry a body wash with you, just carry a face wash and a hair shampoo. And the third thing in this category, the first is towel, then the grooming essentials. The third thing is a sanitizer. You should always keep a sanitizer with you, like I have been carrying. And after the grooming essentials, the next thing that comes to my list is the earphones, the headphones, or anything. Just make your personalized playlist, the songs that you like the most. It can be anything. It can be an emotional song of Arjit Singh, or an electro beat, or a dubstep, or a techno, or a hip hop. Any kind of genre is fine, but the song, the music that you like, it supports a lot. Especially if your gym, it plays pathetic songs or it doesn't play any song, it is very much important. 50%, I think, for me, in my opinion, for me, since I'm Broccoli X beats, they work 50% for me. They are like 50% of my pre-workout. It contains music. If I don't listen to any kind of music, I am less energetic, no matter if I had 2 to 3 scoops of pre-workout. But अगर मेरे को music नहीं मिला तो मैं छोड़ देता हूँ. इसलिए I carry 2 earphones with me. Even if one goes off, I have a backup. But without music, it is very boring. So always carry a headphone or an earphone and a playlist, a planned playlist. You'll enjoy your workouts. Trust me, it's my advice. I'm telling you, you'll enjoy it more. So comes the last thing that you're gonna carry, last but not the least, is a shaker. It is very much important to carry a shaker with you. If you are taking an intra workout, it's not important, it's not necessary, but if you can afford an intra workout, you can put it inside this, you can take a sip with it. Else your body, it is always dehydrated. When you do certain sort of exercises, or exercises जब लंबी चली जाती है, जब exercise 1.5 घंटा क्रॉस कर जाए, so you won't feel thirsty, but your body will definitely be dehydrated. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, especially those friends or those known people जो जिम में जूतियाँ पहन के आ जाते हैं या फिर फॉर्मल शूज़ पहन के आ जाते हैं, या फिर बिल्कुल ही स्वेट एकदम वाटर पार्क बना देते हैं अपने स्वेट से, सो दैट दे फील इट कि, और जो लोग एक्ने से परेशान हैं बिकॉज दे आर लाइक इतना हाइड्रेशन के बाद भी दे आर नॉट गेटिंग इट कि यार ये एक्ने क्यों हो रहे हैं. इट इज़ अ वेरी बिग achievement for me also, even if you are getting something out of it. I am heartfelt. So please subscribe to my channel. इसको लेके जाता हूँ. Subscribe to channel Broccoli Speeds, and you can follow me on Instagram as well. I am posting a lot of stuff out there. Abhi I'll be making more of the valuable content that I have learned over the years. That's it for now. Love you all.